Alrighty, so it just got through raining here, and it rained for a little bit. I want to show you something, particularly when you're looking at buying a house or renting a house or even building a house, just being mindful of some things. So I'm about to walk in through our service corridor. The service entry, the service corridor, typically you use this area for when you have somebody come in to cut the grass or to clean the pool. They'll pass through this service corridor with all their equipment or with their work boots on without having to go through your house and track stuff and track your house up with mud or dirt or debris or tear stuff up. They have a ladder. They might accidentally knock the vase over or the lamp. So that's what this corridor is for. Also, oftentimes in some corridors, you'll see that's where they store the washer and dryer. And in our case here, ours is out here in this service corridor. Now, one of the reasons, it's many reasons, but one of the reasons, in our case, we have a gas stove, or we have a gas dryer, our hot water heaters, a gas. And so in this case here, we have a tank that's connected to it. And then we also have another gas tank on the right that's connected to our stove in the kitchen. So the tank is over there on the right. I'll show it to you in a minute. But they'll put this stuff out here in the service corridor because they need ventilation. They need a place so that in case there's a gas leak, the gas is not building up inside the house. And so that's what we have here. So while that area is covered, where our washer and dryer is, if the gas leaks, it come out here and, less room for a kaboom to be happening up in here. So, but anyhow, that's not the point. So I want to talk about this. When you're looking at homes, renting or building or buying, just be mindful of where your washer and dryer is at. Because in our case, this area is covered. And so I can walk from inside the house, I can walk out to this area, I can come out here and check my laundry and not be worried about getting wet. Now, some home, and I have two entry points. So I can, from that door here on the left, I can get out here and not be worried about getting wet by the rain. Now, there's another entry. Now, if I come, and this side is covered, but if I come through the door, and this is the only, and if this was the only entry point, this is coming from my kitchen. If this was the only entry point, I would have to come out this door, and then I would have to walk through here, and I'll get hit with this rain on this side, coming, because this is open space. I'll get hit and soaked with rain trying to get over there. So again, just be mindful where everything is at, because you might not like that. You know what I mean? Because there are other places that you can get where the washer and dryer might be inside of a service room where it's completely closed off and you're not having to worry about being out there in the rain. Now, our other house was like that. There was a separate room outside. We walked outside and there was a service room on the side of the house. We go in there and the washing machine was enclosed in that room. Downside to that was it's a small room. There was no air conditioning in there, so it can get hot. The other thing about it is also we had to walk out of the house and then walk in the elements in the rain to get to that room. So if you're washing clothes at night, 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, you're going outside in the rain or no rain, but it might be more mosquitoes and bugs, and you just might not like going out there at 2 a.m. in the morning in case you're one of those people who like to wash their clothes late at night. So again, just be mindful. Like I say, I have two entry points where I can come in from, this door or the other door. There's other places where they might have the washing machine and the dryer just on the back side of the house, and there's no covering to protect the washing machine or the dryer. They might have a little thing that extend out maybe 2 or 3 feet, and that's it. But the side of the washing machine and the dryer getting hit with water, getting wet, the elements are hitting it and whatnot. So again, just be mindful. One of the things that you have to worry about, coming out here, because we got all this, because the whole area is open, is when we're washing our clothes here, you have more bugs out here. And so And we got this shelf here. See the shelf? We got this shelf here because when it rains, the water will hit the floor, will come and hit the floor. Doggone. See, there's a bug on my head, flying on my head. The water come down here, and then, if you don't have your stuff off the floor, it'll get wet. So we bought this shelf to put stuff up on and to keep stuff from getting wet. Now what you're seeing here, this rainwater, now again, this is normal. They got these squeegees, and they just get the squeegee, and they just push the water out. In the United States, we be using mops, but here, everybody have these type of floors. In less than 3 minutes, all this water will be pushed out, either through that area or pushed out through this door here. And then 5-10 minutes later, the floor completely dry. But again, God dog, look at that bug. You see that bug right there on that water line? Look at that. Lord have mercy. That thing big as, I don't know what that is. My God. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine coming out here. It's hard to see how big that is on the camera. That thing about 2-3 inches long. See, that's what I'm talking about. If your stuff outside, it's what you could tell with. Which is one of the reasons why you got to keep your stuff off. So Kim tend to watch, do all this stuff during the daytime. She will come out here at night. And honestly, it's my first time seeing a bug right there. But depending on how your setup is, you might potentially see a tarantula. You might see more geckos. Geckos tend to come out at nighttime. And, so yeah, I'm just making this video for you to be mindful. This is a normal setup. Many of the homes have this. Some homes you can get lucky, and some of the homes will have, I hear a gecko now. Many homes will have washer and laundry on the inside of the house. Not often, but they do have them often enough. So I'm just telling you, be mindful of where this is at and look around to see if you got that thing now. That thing, just be mindful of where your stuff is situated at when you're looking at a house. So that's just really what I want to talk to you about. So, but this is a normal setup. This area is covered. The middle spot is open, and then that other side is covered and whatnot. And our service guy, he can come through here. He can get to the pool. He can clean, do his work, do what he got to do and whatnot. So, hey, if you got questions about buying a place, looking for a place to rent, trying to find a place to live, you're looking at some homes that needs a second set of eyes on it, reach out to me. Let's book a consultation, see what we can do to help you relocate and transition to Merida. And also we have a VIP members group where inside of the VIP, there's a section called Ask Cortez. As a VIP member, you can post all the questions you want. Ask me anything you want. Typically, I'll follow up with an answer to your question within 24 to 48 hours. You can post in that group. Also, other members are there, so you can post questions and get feedback from other members. And, oftentimes we'll host a live interview with different guests. Our VIP members can come on during the live interview live and ask guests questions directly. We recently interviewed an immigration and real estate attorney here in Mexico for 2 hours. Our members were able to ask 2 hours worth of questions. So if you're thinking about moving abroad to Mexico, or if you have questions about immigration or real estate, there's a good chance your question was already asked and answered inside of that 2-hour session. The recording is inside of the VIP group. So as a member, you'll be able to access that and watch and listen and learn on that. So moveabroadandthrive.com/VIP. And thank you for watching. I'm about to go back inside and upload this video. Now I got to sneak past that bug. Let me run by.